want to get a train ran on me. Like single file, second tile, everybody lined up.
So is it the rush? Is it like a rush thing for you?
I think it's just everybody waiting their turn.
Waiting? So okay, cool.
But I will say though, that's a lot of women's fantasy. A lot of women just won't say that shit. But every time I bring it up, it's like, oh, I don't want to be in a room with another man, or I don't want to. And I'm like, okay, so whoever is down, comment below.
Now, my ladies, I know y'all not gonna let her go on this platform, whatever platform this is. You know, shout out to those guys, you know, having well, by the way, this is Freddie Gibbs' baby mama, right? This is Freddie Gibbs' baby mama. I forgot, like, is it Destini Creams or something like that? I don't know her name, right? But I do know I've seen her around. I've seen this bald head around. I know that, you know, she was in the army, then she got into the corn star world, and I guess Freddie Gibbs ended up wifing her up, and they ended up having a kid, and it was a lot of back and forth and a lot of beefing. But, you know, let's talk about this video right here. This video right here is her saying that she wants to get a train ran on her. And not only that she wants to get a train ran on her, the fact that this is a lot of women's fantasies, right? Now, I would say this is a lot of whores' fantasies, not women. I don't think women even, you know, have the capacity to even, like, yeah, maybe something like this might cross their mind, but I don't think that most women would actually want to, you know, degrade themselves like that and devalue themselves like that. Like, I would hope so, right? I would hope that most women wouldn't want to do that. But maybe it is. Maybe it is a majority thing. You know, whole culture is definitely taking over. We see all the women that get put on a pedestal when it comes to like the media and all these different industries, whether it's Hollywood, whether it's hip hop, pop stars, all this different stuff. Most of them are women that sexualize themselves on the highest level. And now, like, we see all this Diddy stuff. We see what goes on behind the scenes in a lot of these different industries, and and you can see that, you know, there are a lot of women that are into some crazy things, right? So her even saying this and saying this is most women, to me, like I said, I still don't believe that. I think it's like most women that she knows and most women that are in the circles that she runs with, because good women aren't hanging around her. Let's keep it 100. Good women are running away. Like, she got tattoos on top of her bald head, tattoos on all her body, these crazy demon-like nails down here. Like, hold on. Like, I think she lifted her hand up a few times. Like what the, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I ain't never seen that. Right? Yeah, I think her name is Destini. I think, does that say Desi right there on the chain? So I'm assuming that it stands for Destiny. But yeah, man, like, it's really us guys that are creating these super whores. I'm not gonna lie, it's us men. We are, you know, taking these women, we're slutting them out. Now, she was already slutted out before Freddie Gibbs got to her, right? You know, she was already slutted out. So, you know, and she's been to the army, you know, like, I haven't been in the army, but from what I heard from a lot of guys who've been in the army, you know, a lot of freaky stuff goes on in the barracks, in the barracks, and in the stairwells, and all types of stuff, right? I've heard a lot of different stories of what goes on in the army, so I'm not really surprised that, you know, we see a lot of these women who were once in uniform turning out to be porn stars or OnlyFans girls or whatever, right? That seems like kind of like a reoccurring type of thing. But yeah, I definitely want to hear from the woman on this one. Do y'all think this is true, that most women have a fantasy? And to me, I mean, fantasy and really wanting it, maybe those can go into two different categories. I don't know. I would like to think that my woman is like more innocent than that, to even like, yeah, maybe she's like, as a young girl, she's thought about her celebrity crushes, and maybe she, you know, would go crazy like that. But you know, just wanting a train ran on her is crazy to me. Like, you know, and me, I'm not somebody, like, nowadays in my adult years, I wouldn't even run a train on a woman. Like, I don't want no other guy. I don't want no other, you know, balls, only one shaft, only one plumber in the room type of vibes, right? But as a kid, yeah, I've been a part of several trains, and like that was something that was normal. We thought it was fun, but we were all just getting into the game of like having sex. And when you found a girl that would let you and the guys do that, it was like this amazing thing back then. I ain't gonna lie. But to me, for her to say that that's what she wants and she hasn't had it yet, I just don't believe it. I feel like she's probably had multiple trains ran on her. Definitely probably been in some threesomes with other girls, but I don't know. It's like, it's like I ain't trying to get too graphic about it on here. So yeah, man, just a crazy situation when it comes to to me, if I was Freddie Gibbs, like I would just be feeling every time she opens her mouth, it seems like she's embarrassing him, right? And it's because they have a kid together. And my thing is, with a lot of times with these OnlyFans girls, they are selfish in the fact that they want to get on these platforms and say whatever and be the most freakiest and all this different stuff, but they not know that like their kids getting bullied about this stuff is gonna be a real thing. Like, and I don't want my kid accidentally stumbling across his classmates' mom's OnlyFans, and then he teasing the other kid, and then my kid get suspended. My kid get expelled for whatever, right? I just don't think that's fair. His mom shouldn't have been a whore. That's just my opinion about it, right? But I don't have kids yet. I'm just kidding too. I'm just kidding about that. Like, I would raise my kids to, even if you do stumble across it, don't tease them, man. Let everybody else tease them. The kid already gonna go through a lot. We're probably gonna see a lot of these OnlyFans kids, these OnlyFans girls' kids, their siblings, their cousins, their family members. We're gonna see some people unaliven themselves over that type of teasing. So I wouldn't want my kids to be a part of that. Nah, it's not cool. It's not cool to bully, but it's also not cool to be like a super whore thot. Even though, like I said, man, we like whores, but we don't want to be with them, right? We like them, but we don't want them opening their mouths on platforms as well, influencing the masses of women. That's the biggest part of it. Like, we want them, like, it used to be like, the whores would be more low key. They ain't really talking too much. They don't want to mess up their image because they might be trying to act like a good girl. They might still be going to church and all that. But nowadays, 2025, everything is just out there for everybody to see in the wide open, man. It's out there, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. And ladies, I definitely want to hear from y'all. Fellas, y'all too. Like, what y'all think about this? Do y'all think most women want to have a train ran on them? Do y'all think they really have that fantasy? And it's hilarious that they put 50 Cent right here. Like, this was going to be the train. But yeah, as always, love y'all. I'm out.